Basically, I bought my first home, and 2012 we moved and bought a home that we could house my father-in-law to live with us. So
Okay.
we rented out the house in Ackworth, and the neighborhood is 367 homes, and it's an HOA community, but it's always been like there's a three-bedroom side and there's a four-bedroom side. There's always been high rentals. And they've
Yeah.
always talked about capping the rentals, but they've never done it.
Okay.
And back in 2012, I got permission to rent my property, and it's been rented ever since. I've always had a tenant. When I didn't have a tenant during COVID, it was because of the roof leak. Got a tenant right after that. Well, they sent out a letter, and first of all, they sent me the HOA renewal, and it was 750 for everybody else, but 950 for me because I'm a landlord. So they
Investor.
added a
Okay. Okay.
$200 fee, and I
Okay.
did not get notified that that was going to happen, but I went ahead and just paid it.
Yeah.
Next week, I get a letter basically saying, we have decided we're going to start enforcing the rental cap. So anyone who is leasing their property in this neighborhood, you need to submit this application and your lease agreement, and we're only accepting 37. So there's about 150 homes in that neighborhood that are rented. If they're only going to accept 37, what do you think is going to happen? If you start fining people and people have to list their homes, it's going to drop the values like a rock.
Right. Right.
I mean,
Wow.
I can't believe that they're doing
And I
this.
wonder how they're going to decide. Are they going to decide based on, who's been an investor in there longer, who's rented longer? Like,
They said first come, first serve. So you have never seen me move as fast as I've
I know
moved. I've
that's
got a
right.
3-year lease. Like you,
Wow.
I believe the HOA is opening themselves up to lawsuits, and I don't know how they're going to do this, but if you force someone to sell, they could be sued by the tenant.
For sure.
Then if I were to sell right now, I would lose big time on tax returns. So you're going to
Right.
cause me to have a financial detriment
Right.
by forcing me to sell.
Right. And there's already some legal things happening against HOAs that have been putting, these exorbitant amount of, liens on
Yes.
people's properties because you didn't move your garbage can, your lawn was too high, you didn't get approval for that plant or that door color, right? So
Yep.
people have accumulated all of these fees and then they end up being forced to sell,
Yeah.
right? So there's already like legal things happening around that. So I'm curious of how they feel they can get away with it, you know? Like,
I mean, it's crazy. I understand that you want to preserve the values because a
yeah,
homeowner is always going to take better care of a home than a renter will, for the most part.
for the
So I
most part,
get
yeah.
it. They want to preserve the property values, but you're about to cause a train wreck